It was a normal morning. Life was good. Clock tower, going around pretty well. People sitting around doing very little. There's people building, we don't really pay attention to them. They do their job. We don't question how polygonal their faces are and how they keep shouting at the people to get some work done. But life was simple. Life's always simple in this wreck of the woods, the neck of the woods, that's how you say that. You know, no like mask trying to kill everybody. There's masks up on the wall. You have collectors who, strangely enough, like to collect masks. I'm not really sure why. That Goran has a bow tie and a hat. Lots of hats. Love the hat. It's Team Fortress 2. Hats are important. The bow tie says a lot about a postman. You know, it shows he's very classy. As does the dancey lady not wearing much. It's a sign of the times, I'd say. Not sure what times these are, but there's a bell, so maybe that says something. It's old times, but there's a fairy. I don't know. Maybe it's a book. Maybe it's a magical fantasy land where I play games and I talk over the top of it and people listen. But no, this is a story and I'm telling a story, so shut up. Wonderful time. Fantastic time. People sitting on fences. I don't know if you've sat on a fence before. If you sit on the spiky bit, it goes up into your arse and it actually hurts quite a lot. So I'm not sure about that. But even as dusk settles on this picturesque scene, there's nothing wrong here. Nothing at all wrong. But the thing is when things do go wrong, you notice them a little bit more. You know, it's like when there's a fly in your soup. You notice that fly because he's a different colour and he shouldn't be there. And say hello to our fly in the soup. Guy in a mask, I tell you. There's no prejudice here. I can tell you he's a bad guy because that should not be that big. The moon is pretty big. And with that, hello and welcome to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I am your narrator on this epic quest. My name is rabbidluigi, and I need to pulse a start. I need to pulse that start before it goes round again. Did I pulse start in time? No, I didn't. Let's go again. I'm not going for the intro again. Hello, guys. I need to delete this file. I don't know. I'm going to guess it's this file. Yes, it is. Because it's a practice file. No one cares about practice files. Let's go. I like this game. I don't know if you've known this. If you pay attention to my channel occasionally, you watch some countdowns, I pretty much always talk about this game in some sort of capacity. And there is a couple of reasons why. And we'll dive into that as we go in. But there's things to do and see and stuff. In the land of Hyrule, there echoes a legend held dearly by the royal family that tells of a boy. A little boy. A boy who, after battling evil and saving Hyrule, crept away from the land that had made him a legend. A legend. Like a foot. He was a foot! On his journey, done with the battles he once waged across time, he embarked on a journey. A secret and personal journey. Which is why we've made a game about it, because it's very secret and personal. I'm not sure. A journey in search of a beloved and invaluable friend. Must be like Zelda. She was a friend, kind of. A friend with whom he parted ways when he finally fulfilled his heroic destiny and took his place among legends. All those feet people. There's so many feet. I think he's after Navi. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. He's after Navi, who was very annoying in Ocarina of Time. Of course, the historic, not really, kind of prequel to this. I guess it's a prequel. No, yeah. This is the sequel to Ocarina of Time. That's kind of obvious, but I don't know. I think he's after Navi. But Navi was annoying, so I'm not sure about that. Look, fairies! They look important. They look like Navi, at least one of them does. You can have the white one or the creamy one. Purple one is probably evil. I know. I don't know, that's prejudiced in there. I don't know. Misty Forest? Nothing can go wrong in a Misty Forest. You kidding me? I'm surprised he's not like, oh, I need to get somewhere, so I'm going to, like, ride about a bit quicker. He's just sort of dilly-dallying, so the fairies can come in and have some fun. And, I don't know, scare the horse! And now Link's dead. That's the end of the game, guys! See you later! It's actually like Metal Gear Solid 2. So now, the main protagonist is the guy who just appeared out of nowhere with the mask on his face. This is Raiden. That's not how it works, no. Look at that mask. That's a nice looking mask. Hee, you two fairies did great. I wonder if he has anything good on him. Oh, he's a kid. He might have a sword. Oh, this guy? What, this guy ever hit? No, he shouldn't be much of a problem. He might have a sword and a shield and a horse, but nah, he might not be a problem. I don't know. I always like this bit here, this bit coming up. Of all the things to take from the child, which you've taken off, you sort of, I don't know, he's kind of dead, you roll him over your foot, and the thing you take isn't a weapon, he's got so many weapons. You take his musical instrument, you can give him a sword. Ooh, what a that sounds like a monkey. What a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skull Kid, let me touch it, I want to see. Fairies can't play ocarinas, you should know that. You should know that. You can't tell? What would we do if you dropped it and broke it? No way, you can't touch it. You can't even pick it up. You're too small. Ah, but sis, why can't I try it out too? They're fairies. Fairies just, they can't play ocarinas. Maybe they can, I don't know. It's a strange thing. I never thought about that before. Link is pissed. Oh my god. That is something you never want to see. Just look at that. Who looks scarier now, bitch? I haven't got a mask, but I don't need it. I'm coming to wreck your town. Which is why he jumped on the horse. That's hacks. He can't jump that high. I'm gonna get after him. I don't know. So yeah, Majora's Mask. Quite a good game. Starts off with, you know, yourself getting trashed, being pushed over by a stupid kid with a mask on his face. Your horse is stolen. Your ocarina is stolen. Your dignity is stolen or taken away from you in a way. But, oh well, we can make do. The only way is up, as it were. Gonna ride around a tree stump and fall off of it. That's gonna break some bones. That's gonna hurt. It's a bad start to the Let's Play, but that's how every Majora's Mask Let's Play starts. There's a lot of people in the history of YouTube who play Majora's Mask. I don't feel like unique in doing this. I just don't even care. So also, you know how we like galloped? Well, we held onto the horse as it galloped into a clearing. From where? That's the question I want to ask. It's all sealed off in every way, so I'm gonna call no. That's not correct. I don't appreciate that. That's wrong. And I'm just gonna get money. I don't know about you. I'm just gonna spam the control stick and see what I can get done. There we go. Sometimes if I go like, I can sort my sore throat out that way, but I don't know. And also, you know how we like fell off a horse? Don't know if you've fallen off a horse. It does kind of hurt. I haven't fallen off a horse. Why can we suddenly do this? We should have broken bones and ribs and legs and shit. We can do this? That's just, I'm not having that. That's a little bit not real. Like it's a game or something. But yeah, on the subject of things not really going as you'd expect them to, dropping down the bottomless pit of death and destruction and all that shit. Whoa. Trippy symbols. Yeah. Interesting start to a game. Not many games start this way. Just gonna, yeah, look at those symbols. There's all sorts of shit there. I'm not even gonna get into that. Wow. And ooh, comfy flower. Giant flower, but comfy flower. Yes. Someone always has why has he got like spotlights? That's another question. I want to look at that later. Why has he got spotlights? Also, that stupid horse of yours. He doesn't listen to a word that's said to it. I don't know. It's not mine. I just found it. There's no point in riding a thing like that, so I did you a favour and got rid of it. That is cold and heartless. It's frankly a little bit unfair. Ah, boo-hoo. Why the sad face? Let me put a smile on that. No. It was... I just thought I'd have a little fun with you. He's just a kid. He wants to play. Oh, come now. Do you really think you can beat me as I am now? I thought he was playing. I thought he was a little kid. Why has this happened? I didn't... That's a strange turn of events, but... Yeah, this game gets dark quite quick. If you're unfamiliar with Majora's Mask as a Zelda game, it's a Zelda game, but it's a little bit different to a Zelda game. That it's quite plot heavy. Well, it's got gameplay, the gameplay of Ocarina of Time with a little bit of extras, but it's more plot heavy and more, yeah, mad Deku scrubs. I'm not sure. Might just let you watch that while I talk about Majora's Mask. It's quite emotional. It's quite a dark game. As Zelda games go, it's probably the darkest one out there, and it's got a lot to it. So I may do this one 100%. It's not going to be easy. There's a giant mad Deku scrub coming up behind me, and he just ate me, I think. I don't know. And look at me, I'm a friggin' plant! You turned me into a plant, are you kidding me? There's a little thing back there, which I'll come back to, which is a thing in the spotlight. I'll come back to that in a second, but... The fuck you do to me? No one will love me now. Oh dear. He loves it. He loves that. Jesus. Well, that's a good look for you. I'm sure it is, but Jesus, man. Get a hobby. I'll stay here looking like that forever. which is why it's just going to open a door and keep that fixed position going back. Not sure about you, but why are we getting beat up by fairies? Man up! You took down like a whole bad guy, one whole bad guy, and you're being beaten up by fairies. This is sad. Sis! And the door closes. Like, nah, denied. Oh well. Live and learn. Don't follow people who've stolen your horse. Grand Theft Horse. Whoa, whoa, Skull Kid, wait for me, I'm still here. Tell, you can't leave without me. Which is why I'm gonna get that door down, even if it kills me. It's gonna work. I'm telling you. You! Me? If I wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have got separated from my brother. Well, don't just sit there, Deku boy. Do something. That is offensive, okay? Why are you looking at me like that? Is there something stuck on my face? I can't see your face. Will you stop staring and just open the door for me? I could, maybe. Please, come on, help. Yeah, come on. A helpless little girl is asking you, so hurry up. I would do something like that. Oh, Tail, I want, my eyes. Give me a second to just, I got something in my eye and it's my fingers in my eye. Oh, Tail. Tails, no. I wonder if that child will be alright on his own. Take it seriously. It's a serious moment. So, just first thing I want to check actually is, where's the, no, hang on. I'm using a classic, okay, actually real quick. I'm on the Wii U playing this. I'm through the Wii Virtual Console or something like that. So, I'm actually using a Wii Classic controller. I'm using a Wii Classic controller, which means I don't know what any of these buttons do. In any way. I think there's actually buttons here which don't do anything. No, they don't do anything. So, a little bit pointless. Also, real quick, I want to point out something. I may come back to this later. Let's dive in here. This is going to be a long episode, potentially. So, you see the bit in the spotlight? It's like two triangles and then another one separated from it. People have theorized that that's supposed to be the Triforce, but out of balance, out of orientation in a way, which is very suitable with how the events of this game unfold. You know, the events of this game as they unfold are pretty strange. Hey, wait for me! Don't leave me behind. I can't walk very fast. So that stuff back there, I apologize. So take me with you. There you go. You want to know about that Skull Kid who just ran off, right? Well, I just happen to have an idea of where he might be going. Didn't realize he had a plan. He was out in the forest. Take me with you and I'll help you out. Deal? Please? Maybe? Good, so then I didn't even get a choice in that. Can I just say, now then, I'll be your partner, at least until we catch that Skull Kid. My name's Tattles, so it's nice to meet you or whatever. Tattle, that's like a thing little kids do, isn't it? Now that we've gotten all that straightened out, can we stop messing around and get moving? If I figure something out, press up. There isn't that button on my controller. That's the other one, okay. And I'll tell you, hopefully, you'll manage to get by without my help until then. And Link's just like, what is this shit? I went through this before in my other quest. I'm annoyed, very angry. So yeah, Deku Link. If you have played Ocarina of Time, actually, you know what? I'm going to take this LP from the stance that every single person alive has played this game. So I'm not going to say, this is a Deku Flower. Deku Link is like normal Link, except I think he's weaker. And he is vulnerable to fire and ice, and he's like generally not very good because he hasn't got a sword. So no, I'm not going to take that stance because I'm going to presume most people watching this have actually played this. If you are watching this as a fan of my videos, I've talked about this game before. Too much, way too much, to be honest, which is why I'm playing it now. Deku Nuts. Anyone actually use the Deku Nuts? That's a genuine point. Okay, they're used more in this game because you can use them like a dive bomb thing. You're just like, oh, I'm gonna attack you, and you just like drop bombs on it. It's like, you know, some napalm, no, not napalm, it's that sort of thing. You're dropping bombs on people as a Deku scrub, Link person, Deku boy. So it's quite nice. Just about gonna hold on to that. Someone's gonna tell me, hey, you, come on, press Z. I don't have a Z button. Is it? No, R's shield. L is, okay, there we go. There you go. Okay, yeah, tutorials are fun and everything, but why can I skip through them? I don't care. Z targeting. Of course it is. No. Straight ahead. Yeah. Well, hasn't got a free moving camera in this game, unlike Wind Waker, I think, had the, yeah, Wind Waker had the free moving camera, so you actually have to straighten up the camera behind them, which is kind of nice, kind of interesting way of doing it. I need to burp. I need to. It's strange, but the way you look right now sort of looks like this tree. It looks all dark and gloomy, almost like it could start crying at any second now. Really need to burp. It's hard talking when you need to burp. Burp. I don't want to talk about out. Yeah, okay. I need a burp, and I'm just like, it's right there in the in the middle of my throat, and okay. So, anyway, all about that area. A little bit strange, it's all foresty and everything. It's like now the corridor in the forest temple which twists and turns, and we're suddenly in a industrial area with cogs and closing doors. Not sure you can ever go back there, even with like wall hacks and going straight for the walls or anything. But look at all this algae, look at it all. That's crazy. It's all green and stuff. I can get behind that, but I don't know what's going on. It's a windmill. Is it a windmill? No, it's the clock tower. It's the clock tower. Let's be real right now. Also notice, no one here. Look guys, there's no one here. No one here ever. No one here at all. Not even down there. We can look again, trying to move the camera with the other control stick. No one here at all. No one here at all. It's just us. We're going to go out and have a wonderful time in this game of ours. You've met a terrible fate, haven't you? What the fuck are you doing there? How did you get there? More of a question. So, yeah, got a good right to be scared of him. That's mildly frightening. Everything scary about this game is summed up by you. I own the Happy Mask Shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am at a loss, and now I found you. That's nice. Now don't think me rude, but I've been following you. That's scary. It's not rude, it's just scary. For I know of a way to return you to your former self. If you can get back the precious item that was stolen from me, I will return you to normal. In exchange, what I ask is that you also get back my precious mask that the imp stole from me. I love how his animations are so jagged. It sums him up quite well. What? Is that not a simple task? Why, to someone like you, it should by no means be a difficult task. Except, the one thing is, I'm a very busy fellow, and I must leave this place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring it back to me before my time here is up. But yes, you'll be fine. I see you are young and have tremendous courage. I'm sure you'll find it right away. Well then, I am counting on you. It's frightening. That guy, Happy Mask Salesman. He's in the Ocarina of Time. He's got Mario's face on his back, just there. Just to hang on. I'll get a good angle. Mario's face next to the green button. Okay, I can't do anything about that. That's actually quite frightening. Okay. Dawn of the first day, 72 hours remaining. Majora's Mask, of course, with the time limit, meaning I have 72 hours before he leaves and before some other stuff happens to sort everything out. So it's going to be a short LP that's really short. 72 hours long, 15 minutes, 20, 25 minutes each. It's going to be short. Maybe a short. No, it's not going to be short, is it? It gives me the creeps. Mask Salesman was like, sorry, just thinking aloud. But 3 days, even if we never sleep, Link never sleeps, except at the very beginning of the game. That still leaves us with a middle of 72 hours. Talk about demanding. Well, don't just stand there. We're going to go see the Great Fairy. Look, you want to see the Skull Kid, don't you? The Great Fairy will know what he's up to. She watches over everything. And just between you and me, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy. Go to the shrine near the North Gate. Yeah, okay. Great Fairy time. We have to find a way to sort everything out. You know, we're looking pretty worse for wear. It's a mutation. It's radioactivity. Maybe that's what all those magic waves of stuff. It was radioactivity. We've mutated in some sort of, I don't know what happened to us, but we've mutated to like a Deku boy. Not sure about that. Maybe that's the whole Kokiri. I think that is a whole Kokiri thing. No, I forget. I don't know what the origins behind that is. But yeah, we're a Deku boy now. Also, I know previously I did very briefly Star Fox Adventures as my first ever LP. I rolled everywhere. I'm going to do that in this game as well. I think I might have done it a couple of times in Wind Waker. But at least when you're Deku Link, you pirouette and do all of this. Which, to be honest, I'm never ever going to get tired of. Because it's so dumb. It's so dumb. So stupidly charming. And the Great Fairy's looking a bit... No, not good. What's happening to the Great Fairy, I hear you ask? Well, she's in different pieces. Young one, please hear my plea. Okay. I've been broken and shattered to pieces by the masked Skull Kid. Please find the one stray fairy lost in town and bring her to this fairy fountain. And of course they heal me, even though I'm full in health. So yeah, gotta go find a stray fairy, which I know exactly where there is because it never changes. I don't think it changes. No, it doesn't change. That's going to be easy. But we're going to leave that till next episode, because we've had, like, intros and all sorts of things to deal with in this episode. Start afresh in the next episode, and find ourselves a stray fairy to put the, you know, fairy back together again. All the king's horses... No. Anyway, this has been rabbidluigi, and thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Take care.